Yeah, Calvin, that was a very destructive day here just 12 years ago. Again, you can see the tracks of these strong tornadoes throughout the morning and into the afternoon on April 27th. Again, the red indicating EF4 and the magenta representing the EF5. But look at this. I mean, this was the tornado warnings issued on that day from Texas all the way up into portions of Pennsylvania. And look at the density of the warnings that were issued here across the Tennessee Valley. Just very impressive. We also had a ton of severe thunderstorm warnings, and over 300 people died during that severe weather outbreak. So fortunately, no major severe weather in the forecast today, but it always something to look back on that day because it was just so destructive here across the southeast. Here's a look at your radar. Low pressure continuing to track across the southeast. Some heavier storms and even some severe weather along the Gulf Coast this morning. Heavy rain now pushing back into North Alabama and North Georgia. So again, if you're traveling out, wet roadways certainly going to be an issue. And you can see some of that heavier rain moving into Northeast Alabama. Some lighter showers in the northern tier of the area. And again, here's a look at North Georgia. That's where a lot of the heavier rain has been falling this morning. Rome, Calhoun, Dalton, Lafayette, back into Ellijay, Blue Ridge, now pushing into southern Polk and Cherokee counties. So Murphy, you're about to get some heavier rain. So again, a lot of wet roadways, could be some ponding across North Georgia. Just give yourself a little extra time out there on the roadways. As for your temperatures, it's 55 in Fort Payne, 54 in Dayton, and 54 degrees in Athens, 51 in Murphy. We'll climb into the low to mid 60s later on this afternoon. Notice those rain chances really start to increase as well. So it does look like we will have the potential for a few rumbles of thunder. Again, notice how these waves just continually push on through the day. So we'll have periods of dryness, but we're going to have a lot more rain coming into the picture as we move into the early afternoon. Again, could be heavy at times, and then as we go into the evening, another wave pushes through. And again, this is all going to be moving from south to north throughout the day. And then by the evening, I think most of the rain will start to taper down a little bit. And overnight, just a couple of passing showers, lows in the upper 50s. And then by Friday morning, we could have just a few showers around, but notice not a whole lot showing up. And then by the afternoon, we'll have enough daytime heating and instability to produce just a couple of pop-up showers through the early afternoon. And then late Friday, we'll start that drying and clearing trend. But again, we do have rain to come. Now, this is just one model depiction. Now, remember, portions of North Georgia already picking up over an inch to even 2 inches. So any additional rainfall could cause some localized flooding. Pretty low end concern, but it is something to be mindful of. And again, I do think most areas could pick up another 1 to maybe even 2 inches of rain before the rain tapers off by Friday morning. And as for the severe threat, mainly along the Gulf Coast today, could have a few strong storms inching into Jackson, DeKalb, and Chattooga counties. Again, kind of on the fringe there of the marginal risk, which is level 1 out of 5. Not really a big concern, but there could be a strong storm or two with gusty winds and potentially small hail. But any tornado threat would stay well to our south today, and even then it doesn't look all that significant. For your Thursday, temperatures in the 60s, plenty of rain, showers and storms. Again, it's just going to be kind of a dreary day once again. You probably want to have the umbrella and rain jacket as you're heading out. Tonight we fall into the upper 50s. Heavy rain possible, and then we'll start to clear out a little bit after midnight, or at least try to, with patchy fog developing. And as for your next 7 days, again, we'll have plenty of sunshine coming your way next week. But first, a couple more chances of rain through the weekend. Calvin?
All righty. Thank you, Clay. And